family or friends on whom you can depend. They've got your back until the end. Living their lives, just a couple of crazy guys, riding the lows and the highs. Home X is the embellishment of our lives. Home X is the community of the minds. The community of the minds.
Home Accents is filmed in front of a canned studio audience.
There's so much dust on this coffee table. I can't seem to get rid of it no matter how hard I try. Yeah, I'm in here, Mickey.
Yeah. What are you doing, man?
Well, I'm cleaning the coffee table.
You can't use that stuff on that, Jeff.
Well, why not?
Apparently there's a lot about sheetrock or gyprock that you don't understand. That'll eat that right up. I've had the same thing on here for years, Jeff.
Well, sorry, I was just trying to get the dust off of it.
Don't worry about the dust, that's part of it, Jeff. It's a bachelor's part. Okay, never mind, calm. Sorry.
Now I'm gonna have to change my gloves.
Okay, I'm not changing for you. Just don't put that on there anymore.
Alright, well, you got a feather duster?
No, I don't have a feather duster.
I'll find something.
Get a chicken.
Ugh, this is so gross. ABC gum. Already been chewed. It's like you're trying to grow a Wrigley's gum factory. There's juicy fruit, big red.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
What are you doing, man?
Well, I'm cleaning the table.
I can see that, Jeff.
Yeah.
We don't eat them. Oh, you all right? You all right?
Yeah.
Maybe that's telling you something. You have to buy a new one of them yummy cars there. Listen, we clean the top of the table. You don't have to clean underneath.
But there's gum underneath.
I don't care if there's gum underneath. Maybe he's holding it together. It's just a second-hand table, Jeff. We're bachelors here. We're not bringing the queen in here. Don't clean under the table. Okay? It's fine. Clean on top of the table if you want to, Jeff.
All right.
Just showing how anal you are with your cleanliness, buddy.
Yeah, you just don't understand about this whole germophobia thing.
Oh, I understand about it.
It's like an itch I can't scratch.
It might be an itch you can't scratch. I had an ex. I had a woman that I used to hang out with that I come home from work one day and she's got like 200, I'm not kidding you, 200 cassettes on the couch.
Yeah?
And she's cleaning, not the cassettes, Jeff. She's cleaning the case. She's cleaning the inside of the case, Jeff.
Sounds like my kind of woman.
Oh, sounds like your kind of woman.
Is she still single?
I hope so.
No. Second thought, maybe she's too old.
Listen, don't worry about it. Stop cleaning underneath the table. Jeez, man.
I couldn't find your scraper, so I had to use a spatula. I think you'll have to get a new spatula.
You used my spatula?
Sorry.
Oh, for crying out loud, that's going too far even with me. Stop cleaning underneath the table.
I'll buy you a new one.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're gonna do it, Jeff. Maybe I'll fry some eggs and let you flip over that one, Jeff. Stop cleaning under the table.
Wax on, wax off.
What?
Yeah, Mickey, I'm up in the hallway.
Whoa. Okay. Listen, I thought maybe, what are you doing, Jeff?
Well, I'm just doing some spring cleaning.
I can see you doing some cleaning. But you're not gonna, listen, I'm not knocking anything off the rent. Because you do. Do you remember page 76, paragraph 3 in the agreement?
Let me guess. Subsection C about compensation and spring cleaning, right?
Yeah, why am I not surprised you remember that? That's okay, yeah. There's no compensation for this. Look, I appreciate you doing this, but like, I'm not a Mr. Belvedere. I'm more like a Benson. You know, down-to-earth kind of guy.
Yeah?
Okay, it doesn't have to be completely spotless in this place. I mean, I'm not a hobo either, don't get me wrong. But geez, you're making me feel like I'm unsanitary or something.
No, don't take any offense, Mickey. I'm not saying you're a dirty guy. I mean, I know you're clean. Like, intellectually, in my mind, I know everything's clean. But this OCD and this germophobia, it's just like an itch in my brain that I can't scratch. Look, if I'm gonna have to stop wearing rubber gloves and using handkerchiefs around you, I've got to do this.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it. You know, you reminded me of a place I lived in St. John, like an insane asylum.
You lived in an insane asylum?
Well, I say I lived in it. I worked there pretty much 24/7. I was a guard, like a guard.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. But and this stuff you're using here, man, Javex, it's killing me. The fumes that come off of that.
Javex? What the heck is Javex?
Text Javex? Yeah, I should have figured that. I suppose you call it Bleach, do you, in the GTA?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we call it Javex.
Oh, it must be a New Brunswick thing.
Well, it could be a New Brunswick thing. I mean, you use it so much, it's like you're trying to clean up a stinking crime scene.
No.
What, did you kill Snowflake?
No.
Where'd you put the body, Jeff?
Who's Snowflake?
Where did you put his body?
I don't even know who Snowflake is.
Just kidding you, man.
You have got such a creepy sense of humor, my friend.
Yeah, whatever. You know, I call it like shock therapy. But anyway, listen, I don't get out much.
Yeah?
But I think because of the way you stunk this up, no offense, okay, the fumes.
Yeah?
Maybe you should just grab your camera and we can head up. I'll take you out and I'll show you some of the gypsum we were talking about.
Yeah, like in the sheetrock coffee table?
Yeah, that you almost destroyed. But anyway, yeah, I can show you there's some sands we can go out today. And I'll show you the largest fiddleheads in the world.
World's largest fiddleheads?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Okay. Why don't you do that? You get your camera. Just stop with this stuff, right?
Okay, let me go grab my camera.
Yeah, you get your camera. I mean, whoa.
What?
What are you doing? You got my slip. What are you doing with my slippers, Jeff?
Well, I didn't want to get my slippers. I didn't want to get my knees dirty, and I couldn't find any knee pads, so I'm just using it to protect while I'm cleaning.
Well, you'll find out when you get stinking athlete's knees.
Athlete's knees? I'm a cleanly guy. I don't have athlete's knees.
You might, because I have athlete's foot. But anyway, don't clean the slippers. Put them back where you found them. You might do it quick. It might be too late. And what are you using my hairbrush for?
Well, I couldn't find a scrub brush for the floor. Wait.
Hairbrush?
Wait a second. A hairbrush? What do you need with a hairbrush, Mickey? You're bald.
I might be bald, but I use it for my beard, Jeff. Clean that out. Clean it out. Get your camera.
Sorry.
What is it, like a Jewish thing?
Well,
this is not a sanctuary here.
Well, they say cleanliness is next to godliness, you know.
That might be. I could.
Hey, I'll get you a new brush when I get you a new spatula.
Fine. Yeah, way to go. Why couldn't a Buddhist? Why couldn't I get a Buddhist?
I'll go get my camera.
Yeah, go get it, Jeff.
Home Accents will be back after these messages. Little Peppino's, your local Italian eatery. Dine in and enjoy the soothing ambiance of our restaurant, or click or call ahead and take out. We have a variety of fresh red and white sauced pasta dishes with your choice of toppings and ingredients. Or try our healthy wraps and fresh artisan and gourmet style pizzas. Finish off your meal with a robust coffee and a rich dessert. Little Peppino's, your local Italian eatery. Check us out on Facebook or visit us at 248 Main Street, Plaster Rock. And now, back to Home Accents.
Hey, I ain't going back to no funny farm. I ain't getting fitted for one of them tight white jackets either. Ain't no rubber rooms for this guy.
Hey, Mickey, I found my camera.
Yeah, great. Okay, well let's rock.
Wait a second. What was that I heard? It sounded like somebody was here. Somebody with a New York accent.
Oh yeah. No, I just watched an old cop show, Beretta from the 70s.
Yeah, the one that had that bird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to watch that as a kid.
That's great, but I just turned it off because it's frustrating. Stinking everything is reruns now. Reruns. You They can't put nothing new. It's gonna be all reruns. I just turned it off.
But the Beretta show, like, aren't they all reruns, Mickey?
Listen, we're not gonna stand around here and talk about 70s cop shows all the time. Let's go to Plaster Rock. Timer's rolling. Let's go.
Okay, cool.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Right on.
This is gonna be great.
Oh, I'm telling you, it's gonna be fantastic.
I can't wait to see the fill heads.
Maybe I can bring some gypsum back to fix my table, huh?
Sorry.
Oh boy, I can't wait. This is gonna be so awesome.
It's gonna be great, man. Nice to have a little bit of fresh air.
Yeah.
Just doing this so I can breathe. Okay.
Home Accents will be back after these messages. Tired of flimsy and ratty dust cover jackets that wear out and do little to protect your books? Introducing the Jean Jacket. Made from the same material as stretchy jeans, Jean Jacket book covers protects your books and keeps them in pristine condition for years to come. Looks fashionable too. Get your Jean Jacket book cover today. And now, back to Home Accents.
See, Jeff.
So Mickey, like, why did you bring me out here? What the heck does this have to do with your sheetrock coffee table?
Well, you see this piece I'm holding here in my hand? Does that look like a rock to you?
Yeah.
Well,
that's like chalk.
it is. Look, see that breaks right up.
That just crumbles right in your hand.
That is called. See, look. I don't know if your camera catches it. That is called gypsum. It's right now. Let me get you another. You see this here?
Yeah.
That's gypsum.
So this is what your coffee table's made out of.
Exactly. See? That is called gypsum.
This is what your coffee table's made out of. This is what you wall your house with on the inside.
Yes, sir. That's what they make. They call it sheetrock now, but it used to be called gyp rock. See, look? Looks just like rock, but it's just like powder. I'll smash it open, look. Piece right here. This is one big piece of it right here. That's one big piece of gypsum right there. Watch it. You can just take it.
So this is where plaster rock got its name.
Where plaster rock got its name.
So
Look at that.
So am I to understand that that plaster rock is called plaster rock because they used to mine this stuff to make gyp rock?
Exactly.
To make sheet rock for houses.
Ooh! Somebody's coming! Somebody's coming!
Oh, okay. Are we gonna be all right?
Don't make fun of me, man.
I'm not. I'm scared.
You don't know where I've been, buddy.
I'm scared.
I'm gonna face the mountain. I'm gonna face the mountain.
It's a white car. It's a Hyundai.
Oh, there's somebody else. I told you they'd probably follow me. I didn't want to leave the house. I'm looking at the mountain.
What, Mickey? What's wrong, Mickey?
We gotta get out of here, man.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you this piece of gypsum.
Okay.
Man, you just don't know where I've been. You just don't know where I've been.
People. This is a road. This is a public road.
Of course, it's a road, Jeff. What do you think it's a goat path?
But people come here come here all the time. What's the problem?
What do you mean? What's the problem?
Well, I mean, it's a public road. Everybody goes through here all the time. What are you so scared of?
You think so scared? Just because. Okay, I'll tell you later. Let's just go. Let's
Okay.
just go.
All right. Well.
You take the gypsum home.
Okay.
You.
All right.
Back
So
to the
this is
house.
gyp rock. This is where plaster rock got its name because it's like plaster.
Yeah. So
Wow.
there you go. It's like history 101, people. Now, can we go?
Yeah. Let's go. All right.
Man.
So why did you bring me here, Mickey? I thought we were gonna look for gyp rock.
Well, we got the gypsum. I just wanted you to. If you look around, see all these logs. Okay, keep panning around. See all these logs?
Yeah, just like it goes on for like a mile.
Well, it's because there's a sawmill just down there. I'll show you sometime. But for today's purpose, and because I don't want to have too many people to see me, this used to be called Tower Hill. And over the years, they have made these roadways for the logs.
Right.
And I used to pick millions, maybe, of strawberries here when I was a kid. Our parents used to get us, and we'd come up here and we'd pick strawberries, and we'd spend maybe 2 or 3 days in the summertime. It was all field. There wasn't a log here. It was all just beautiful rolling hills. You can see how high it is.
Yeah.
And it'll drop down as the logs go down there. But anyway, we used to pick the strawberries, and I wanted to show you because I don't know if you can catch it, but if you see the top of the hill right in the middle of us here.
Yeah, that thing sticking up?
Yeah, there's something just
Let me try to see if I can zoom in on that spot where that thing is sticking up. Okay, yeah, I got it.
I believe that's it could be a tower for cell or
like a cell tower. Okay.
Yeah, some communication tower. But there used to be a fire station. There used to be an actual fire tower.
Really?
Yeah, you know, like Red Green there, eh?
Yeah.
You know, like the tower deal, the ranger guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, by golly.
That's a pretty good red green there, Mickey.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do impersonations.
No, it just must be the dust on the... You can cut that out probably after. But there used to be a tower. And that's where they did fire watch, as they did in most U.S., Canada, and maybe around the world.
So it was a fire tower to keep an eye on the forest to see if there was like any forest fire. So this used to be woods.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, well, again, this was all field, but I mean, that was back in the day before drones and computers, and I'm going back about 40, 50 years.
Wow.
And they would have a ranger. Just like,
there it is. See, you're doing it again.
Yeah, Red Green's buddy there, the ranger. I can't remember his name. Yeah, just like I say, don't worry about that. But that's where he would sit, and they would take turns, 24 hours.
So, where's the fire tower now?
Well, actually, I could show you the fire tower.
Can we see it? Can we go to...
It means, Jeff, we could see it. But it's got to be discreet. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay, all right, whatever. I don't understand why, but...
I don't need to tell you why, especially in front of a cameraman. Well, not a cameraman, but a camera.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'll take you over, and I'll show you the top of the tower. It's on a guy's lawn.
Really?
Follow me.
Okay, all right.
Home Accents will be back after these messages. The Law Office of Hillary Hargrove, with over 30 years of experience. Barrister, solicitor, and notary public since 1987. Hillary is also experienced in wills, living wills, power of attorney, criminal, family, corporate, and commercial law. The Law Office of Hillary Hargrove for all your legal needs. 252 Main Street, Plaster Rock. And when you come, don't forget to say hello to Booty the office cat. And now, back to Home Accents.
Okay, so Mickey, you're telling me that this was the top of the fire tower?
That's the top of the fire tower. It probably went up, maybe 80 feet. It was up there quite a ways. It was over the tree. Had to be up far enough. That's why it was called Tower Hill, because of the tower.
Wow, that would have been a really cool clubhouse.
I don't know about that, but I know rangers, would spend with their binoculars. Two shifts a day, maybe. They basically lived there.
Yeah, kind of doing a 360 all the way around, because there's glass all the way around, and looking 360 for forest fires.
Yeah.
Wow, and now it's here on somebody's lawn.
Yeah, I would have taken you up in, but I see a sign that says keep out.
So how did this person, I'm assuming it belongs to this house, how did that person get this fire tower? Did a ranger used to live here or something?
I don't know if it was a ranger or a guy that was managing the sawmill, which we didn't really see, but we'll see it sometime. Must have picked it up when they, were done with that, and they could go with planes or computers when computers came along. So, but it's been a long time.
Wow. Well, thanks, Mickey. I really appreciate you showing me this stuff. This is cool. What? Is everything okay? What's wrong? Looks like the same car that was... That looks like the same car that was on the...
He's backing up. Is he backing up?
I think so. He's coming around. I think it was the same car that was on the Gypsum Road.
I'm sorry, Jeff. We gotta go.
Oh, okay.
We gotta go now. You've seen the tower? You have? You've seen it?
Yeah.
Maybe someday we could go up in it, but...
Okay.
Yeah.
He's coming around.
I'm out of here.
Okay. I'm shutting this off. Okay. Okay, so Mickey, how come you're taking me here? What are we doing here?
Well, you seem really interested in plaster rock, Jeff. So I just thought I'd give you a couple key things here.
Yeah.
Really uncomfortable out here, but I'll do my best. I figured I'd be all right because I have my work boots on today.
Yeah. Well, who's this guy?
This is a representation of the Voyageur. It says, "Welcome to the village of Plaster Rock."
Yeah.
Well, this is
the Voyageur.
Yeah, it's an amazing carving.
Was he a peeping Tom? Oh no, that's Voyeur.
Oh.
Oh, okay. As in Voyager.
Jeff, you've been with me too long. What, 2 days?
Yeah.
Oh. The Voyageur, the town is called Plaster Rock, and if you probably won't get much here, but there is a mill, a lumber mill, across the river.
Okay.
Now that lumber mill used to be called Fraser Company, Fraser Lumber Company, and their logo was a Voyageur.
Okay.
Because back in the day, the Tobique River used to run logs. We're talking going back 140 years, maybe more. So the Voyageur used to run rivers. That's
wow. So he's like he's a French guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So. Anyway.
And so who's this Donald Fraser guy? Like, well, everything around here's got Fraser this and Fraser that. Who's
pretty much he was the founder of the town. And a little known fact is coming to my mind. He founded, him and his brother and a friend of theirs founded the Fraser Lumber Mill, Fraser Company.
Did they call him Fraser, like Fraser, or did they call him the Donald, like as in Trump?
No.
Oh.
No, Fraser. No. I told you I don't want to be out here too long, Jeff. It's a people thing, right? Anyway, yeah, they founded the mill, and he founded everything. You couldn't build a house, you couldn't buy a piece of land without talking first, going through Donald Fraser himself.
He was the Donald.
Himself. You couldn't build a house, he could tell you how to build it, but he was a nice guy. He was an entrepreneur, built the mill.
He shoveled manure.
For sure.
Okay, business guy, entrepreneur. Okay.
See, there's a logging truck. People never see a logging truck. They'll run like 24/7.
Well, I think that's why I'm having a hard time hearing you and understanding you, is cause all these lumber trucks going by.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, so it's a rich history Donald Fraser has. In fact, Plaster Rock was one of the first communities ever to have power, ever.
Wow.
Here in New Brunswick. He had a diesel generator, and the people used to be able to have some power during the day, and at 5 to 12, the lights would flicker. And you had 5 minutes to get in bed because he shut the generator off and you were in darkness for the rest of the night.
That's crazy.
Well, they don't know if he did it to save the generator, or he knew that if you're up after 12 o'clock, you're doing something wrong. So it's all history. He's got a rich history, and we'll cover it sometimes.
Yeah. So you really brought me here to see this. What's?
You ever had fiddleheads before, Jeff?
No.
Do you know what fiddleheads are?
I hear people talking about them, and when I think of fiddleheads, I think of...
Well, those are the world's largest fiddleheads. The largest, Jeff.
What are they?
Well, let's go up here and we'll see. I'll show you. Fiddleheads come out in the springtime, and they grow fast, and I mean really fast.
So it's like a plant?
Yeah. You see the top of it?
Yeah.
That's why they call it like a fiddlehead, like a bow, the top of a fiddle.
Okay, because it curls like the end of a scroll of a fiddle.
Yeah. We'll take a closer look, and you can see how the fiddlehead will they try to represent that tightly knit fern.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So fiddleheads is a fern, and you asked me, did I ever have fiddleheads? So am I to imply from that verbiage that you're asking if I've ever ate a fern? If I've ever ate a house plant?
No. Anyway, let's go. No, Jeff. You eat them when they're like this. They grow quite tall.
What?
They grow tall.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh my word.
They unravel and they become bigger than they are now.
Wow.
They're big.
That could like feed a family.
It could. In fact, my grandfather, I think my dad said back in the early 30s, 1932 or something, got 2 fiddleheads, and it took 3 canoes, tied those 2 fiddleheads, had to float it down the Tobic, and they got it just a couple miles up the road to a place called Brown's Flat. That's where they unloaded it.
Seriously?
And cut it down, and it fed 2 families for about 6 weeks.
Oh my word, you gotta be joking.
Yeah, I am joking, Jeff.
Mickey.
Joking. Sorry. No, they grow about this big, and you can. I've seen the edible part about this big, Jeff, and you leave about that much stem on. You can see. Take that biggest fiddlehead, and imagine it small. That's about where you would cut it. If your camera's looking at the top of this one that rides right along there.
Yeah.
Well, if you can imagine that small, that's where you would pluck it. That's, you'd break it. You'd leave about an inch of it on the stem.
Okay.
And they're beautiful. Boil them up, salt, pepper, white vinegar, not balsamic. Now some people out there, white vinegar.
So what do they taste like? Can you kind of give me an example of maybe something I'm familiar with that they might taste like?
Oh man, fiddleheads are kind of all their own. They might say here, it doesn't really tell you. You see here they were pre-cooked and frozen by food plants, shipped all over the world as a delicacy.
Well, I mean, does it taste like a green, like Swiss chard or collard greens or something like that maybe? Because I mean,
Well,
people put.
It says here it's an ostrich fern, so it probably tastes like ostrich. I don't know, Jeff. It tastes a little bit like, to me, between asparagus and broccoli.
Does it make your pee smell funny like asparagus?
It will if you eat too many, and not just your pee. I'll tell you. I will eat them just one great big plate about that high. I'll eat 1.5 pounds of them.
You've got to make me some. Then I could just tell people back home I've ate a house plant.
It's not a house plant, Jeff. But anyway, that's the fiddlehead, and these are the largest fiddleheads, and this is why they have the fence around here, so no one could try to get at them, and try to eat them.
So this sculpture of fiddleheads was donated by the Village of Plastrock in November of '95 by Fraser Incorporated Sawmill. Wow.
Sawmill Division.
Okay, the sculpture was created by Albert Deveau of Saint Basile.
Saint Basile and B. Yeah.
Wow.
So there, you got the fiddlehead, you got the Voyager, Plastrock, and surrounding area are teeming. You just got a plethora.
Mickey. There's that white. There's that white car.
I told you, I'm out of here.
There's that white.
Okay, I'm reading, Jeff.
Is it that same white vehicle?
Did I not tell you? Did I not? What are they doing now?
Well, they're going through the intersection. I'm hiding behind the fiddleheads.
Just try to act normal. Just try to act normal.
Who are these people, and why do they keep following you?
If it is who I think it is, Jeff, I can't really say. I can't say right now. Let's just get back to the car. Let's just get back to the car.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
I told you.
Sorry, Mickey. I want to see Plastrock.
I know, and it's a good thing I wore my work clothes and my work boots, because nobody's ever seen me in them before.
Oh my word!
Look at what they did to my car. Look at what they did to my car. Skunks. Dirty, rotten skunks.
Hey.
Let me see if it's still there. Okay, it's still there. They didn't get it.
Oh, God. What? Get what?
I'll tell you later. I can't tell you.
Well, wait, what's that?
What's what?
That big eagle thing. Who made that?
That's the biggest eagle in the world. That's a whole... The guy built the whole cabin, Jeff. The name is Farquhar. And we'll go see him someday. He makes log cabins. He did one for the Queen in Scotland. Not the Queen of Scotland, although she might be, but for the Queen, for one of their summer homes in Scotland.
Oh my word!
Yeah.
And that's like the welcome center, the tourist thing.
Yeah. Garth Farquhar.
We gotta go. I think I see that car again.
Okay, let's just go. Let's just go, Jeff.
Home Accents will be back after these messages. Come to Plaster Rock, New Brunswick during the summer and experience the Tobic River like never before. Join the watery caravan of boats, canoes, rafts, kayaks, and inner tubes as they drift lazily along the river to the serenade of the fiddlers and other instruments from the Tobic. Fiddlers on the Tobic, held last weekend in June or the first weekend in July. Check the Tourism New Brunswick website for more details. Hope to see you there. And now, back to Home Accents.
So what do you think of Plaster Rock, Jeff?
Wow! I mean, what a fascinating little village. I didn't realize it was just so full of history. I mean, there's plenty of material there for my new book.
No, for sure there is. And there's a lot more. A lot more things I want to show you, Jeff.
Oh, I can't wait to see them.
But I wanted to get home. I think we were being followed, so I just thought I'd want to go, hey, you ought to try some vinegar on that.
Oh, yeah, I will next time, but man, the butter and the pepper are like delicious. And being the first time I've been eating fiddleheads, it kind of reminds me of asparagus.
That's what people say, yeah.
So, is this going to make your pee smell funny?
No, won't make my pee smell. Well, it might make my pee smell funny, but probably not yours, Mr. Clean. No, you probably wouldn't if you had vinegar on it. But anyway, yeah. Oh, speaking of New Brunswick and things that are the brew you're drinking there.
Yeah, Picaroons, Dark and Stormy Night.
Yeah. They're based, I believe, out of Fredericton. Could be wrong, but it's definitely New Brunswick born.
Oh, wow.
They're one of the most successful microbreweries. I don't even know if you call them micro. Now I might want to call them macro. They're very successful.
This is pretty good. I think this is like their version of a Guinness or something, but I like it.
Yeah, could be. Actually, about 20 minutes away from here, they have just opened, I believe, this year. And I'd like to go down. I haven't been in there, so we could go in together. It's called the Railcar Brewery.
Railcar Brewery.
Yeah, it's a little pub right down in Perth. And I'm not sure if they brew some there or not, but anyway, it's brand new. It's new to the area. So
yeah, sounds great. I'd like to go there sometime.
We could go down and try it. So
hey, Mickey, who was the people in the white car that was following us all afternoon? What's up with that?
Well, those guys, yeah, it seemed kind of. I think I know who it was. That's, I believe, part of the maple syrup cartel.
Maple syrup cartel?
Don't spit in your fiddleheads. Yeah, maple syrup cartel. We actually have a maple syrup cartel here. There's a lot of stuff goes on. Maple syrup is so big in Canada, New Brunswick, a little bit Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Quebec, that there's billions of dollars floating around.
Really?
Yeah, it's almost like well, it's like crude oil.
Really?
You know, like crude oil, the Saudis, you know, their big guns.
They take it that seriously?
They take it that serious. It's huge. It's huge. Here in the province, it's huge. And it's almost like you almost create addicts, like meth, you know? It's almost like a Breaking Bad thing.
You know? New Brunswick meth, maple syrup.
Yeah, pretty much. People need it. Springtime, so.
Yeah, so why were they following you? What was the maple syrup cartel?
Well, I think it was, pretty sure I know who it is. Years ago, I was doing a run between New Brunswick and Quebec, undercover, or undercover of night.
Oh.
Undercover of night. And yeah, it had to do with maple syrup. And I think...
What'd you do, like lose a shipment or something?
No, I had something maybe that they didn't want me to have. And You know, and I think since then, they never caught me with the goods, but I think since then they've been kind of keeping track of me, and I think they're just trying to intimidate me here.
Yeah, rattle your chain, right?
I think you're trying to rattle my chain, Mickey. I see what you're doing here. I see right through your ruse. This is, I mean, you're playing on my city boy gullibility. This is just you telling me wild and crazy stories to try to toughen me up, you know? Like, yeah, I think this is like you're hazing in the frat house of McGania.
That's good. I like it. You just keep going with that, buddy. You just keep that train of thought. Nothing to do with the rail car brewery. Just keep that. You just keep going there, Judge. You just keep riding that boat down the river of Denial.
Oh, Mickey, I tell you, I've never met a guy with such a quirky sense of humor like yours.
It's like I told you, Jeff. Quirks and quarks.
Mickey's such a card. He likes messing with me like my brother Steve used to do. I mean, I can't always tell when he's serious or when he's joking. But I've learned that when you razz someone, it means you really like them. It's just Mickey's way of saying, I'm all right in his book. After all, he's a tough guy and he has a hard time showing his emotions in a healthy way. Despite his eccentricities, you can't help but like the guy. Mickey's kind of a recluse, but he did step out of his comfort zone for me today, which is another indication that he really likes me and cares. Anyway, he took me to Plaster Rock and showed me all around and pointed out some of the history and attractions. I mean, who knew Plaster Rock had such a deep and fascinating history? He did get weirded out, though, when we kept seeing this white car. I'm sure it wasn't the same one we kept seeing. He's just overreacting, and his paranoia is getting the best of him. Although it did freak me out a little bit, too. But then again, maybe that's just him attempting to play on my city boy gullibility. He did weave quite a tale about the white car, and it's so ludicrous, it's gotta be a yarn he's spinning to keep me on my toes. I mean, what an odd sense of humor that guy has. But I can't help have this nagging feeling that there's a grain of truth to it all. However, I can't allow myself to dwell on it too much, or I'd have to pop a few Ativans to keep myself from wigging out. Anyway, I thought this would be a sleepy little village where nothing ever happened. But I'm glad I was wrong. All this excitement and mystery has kept me from becoming too homesick. In an odd sort of way, I feel like Mickey's taken me under his wing. I never had any kind of relationship like that in Toronto. Everyone is so shallow and self-absorbed. It's different here in Plaster Rock. So far, moving here was the best decision I've made in a long time. I'm really glad I stepped out of my comfort zone for once.
Well, grown up on the Toby, with water so cold and pure, we drift on the lazy river and throw out our hooks and lures. Then we'd break out our fiddles and play a Toby gig. We'd eat the head of the fiddles from the loamy earth we'd dig. We'd hook some trout and salmon and camp along the edge. We'd fry up some big old taters and make a smudge for a hedge. We'd boil some campfire tea, lay back and watch the stars, eat biscuits and clover honey, and watch lights from the north afar. The Toby, go the Toby, your water runs in my blood. The Toby, go the Toby, I was formed from your banks of mud. The Toby, go the Toby, you are what makes me me. The Toby, go the Toby, in my heart you'll always be.
A pastor and a rabbi walk into a bar.
Beautiful New Brunswick. Be in this place. It's not just the drive-through province anymore.
Oh, it's beautiful here. Yeah. Toast. Cheers. Oh, seriously? It's good, yeah.